Hello YouTube, exactly where we left off this afternoon. I'm gonna post the links and get into it. I have been thinking, shall I lower the difficulty, but I'm not one to back down. So I think we're just gonna stick with the constant torture that is expert, and because I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't know, I just, yeah, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna stick with it, and it's gonna be fun. Had a good day so far. Hope everyone else has had a good day. And yeah. Just watching a friend's stream. She's actually posted on one of the boards just before me. And bless her, as she was having a bit of technical difficulties. Hello, Leo. I best tell wait a second, Leo. I should tell someone else that I'm live, if he's around, of course. Excellent, excellent. How are you anyway, Leo? Not here. That's how you are. Or if you are, you've suddenly disappeared and reappeared. Right. Come on, Megan Frostfall, let's go. Get some food. Eat some food, drink some ale, creep. And find Golamai. What the? Okay. I'm good, no more shoes on the school roof. But I'm still perplexed about that, but not in a bad way. I think it's interesting, intriguing, and oh, hang on. So I'm over encumbered, and I don't know by how much. I really wish I had someone who could carry all this stuff for me. Why am I carrying a bucket? What? Okay. It slipped off my foot when I kicked a ball. I see, okay. I completely understand, because I had an accident the worst time of all in my life, really. I was in I went to... I was in France on the French exchange, and I kicked a football and the ball just slipped and I ended up breaking a window, which I felt really bad about. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Now I'm really ridiculously over encumbered. I don't know why. Am I carrying around... Is this something I'm carrying around that's really heavy or something? Is it food that's causing the issue? 24 carrots, okay. Generally when I think that could possibly be half the problem. I'm carrying around like so much food and potions, it's ridiculous. Yep. I'm so close now. Let's drop a few bits from here. Normal clothes, let's drop them. Normal boots. Oh, we should be wearing that. There we go. So now we're not worried.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
At my school they broke 4 out of 5 toilets in my hallway like 2 months ago. Yeah, but I don't think they probably did it by kicking a football. You see, when I broke the window in on the French, when I was in France, was staying with a French family. It was the first night I was there, and I drop kicked a football, and it went not American football, a football, and it just happened to hit the window. So, tell me or I'll kill you where you stand.
No, please, there's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Good. Huh. Let's crack some chests, peep. Let's see what's inside. I suppose lockpicking's a skill you could indefinitely plus, couldn't you? You could definitely build this up like endlessly, lockpicking, and then once it gets legendary, reset it. It's not like you need any skills in it. Nice. Staff of Zombies, but the Amulet of Zenith are far more agreeable. It's going to mean better prices and such like. Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Yeah, I noticed you've been liking the activity as well, so it's appreciated. Are you subbed on my YouTube channel? Because it makes the channel look a bit better. Yes, Skyrim holds a special place in many people's hearts. So, and I've been asked, as my channel name's Dragonborn McQueen, I got asked by a friend if I was going to stream this, so I was like, yeah, alright. I've never fought the Ebony Warriors, so I need a good excuse to do so.
That for?
Let's see your lip. I'm taking this to Bella's statue. That's what I'm doing. I was momentarily distracted by the fact that people were talking to me. It's a rare occurrence and one I should enjoy. Yeah, let's take that as well. I'm half elf. Oh yeah. Previously Witcher 3. Yeah, now it's funny you say that. My older stuff, thank you for mentioning it. That's first of all. My older stuff though, I'm thinking about deleting the older stuff because I prefer the newer live streams and then perhaps streaming Witcher 3 properly from the start. Just an idea, because I've got the DLCs for Witcher 3 and I've never played them. So it would be a good excuse, wouldn't it? Whoa, whoa. Don't attack me. Oh, let's get out of here. Hey, excellent. Dwarven dagger's not worth taking. Definitely do that. You did challenge me some time ago to a game of Gwent. Did I? I don't remember that. I've not got Gwent anymore on my system, unfortunately. I've limited access with all these Bethesda games that I enjoy playing, and Witcher and such like. I take up, well, at the moment I've got Horizon Zero Dawn, which I kind of played a bit of, but I'm yet to finish. But I definitely want to finish that one. Chuck a hawk tusk. Guessing we've got to get back to Thieves Guild now, which means I'm going to be absolutely worn out when I get there. Just travelling on normal version. I never played Horizon. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is a really good game. It's really intriguing. So yeah, it's on the channel. I'm gonna have to continue doing more. I like the big metallic robots and things, you know, the robotic creatures or dinosaurs. I guess they're really well done, and they present different challenges. Although that suffers from the sort of similar thing I think Witcher 3 suffers from. The combat feels very stale after a while, like you kind of rinsing and repeating the same techniques to achieve the results of defeating the enemy, and that seems to be enough to get by, which is a shame really, because I'd like to have lots of different challenges, you know, like different ways of approaching different creatures. That's half the fun. Skyrim, it's shoot them with your bow and arrow and run and hope for the best. Okay, let's go back to the guild. I know we're practically over encumbered, but I'm noted. Why don't you use muffle spell when running about like now? I can use it. I use it when I'm sneaking, obviously, because it's a sneaking spell, really, isn't it? But I don't like to spam it too much because I know it's one of the ones you can just spam. Like you can sit there with a dead body and cast Soul Trap at it forever and a day. Oh, and there's another way of getting you doing alteration. You can just keep. Oh, that's it. Teleport. It's telepathy. You can just pick things up with telepathy and hold it, and it just levels up your alteration until it goes out of fashion. That's why I mentioned it, naughty spam. Yeah, it's kind of a cheat thing. I use it when I'm sneaking about though. Like, creep up on this guard. Oh no, he can see us. Because he's walking towards us. My Draugr probably gives me away, to be honest. I'm not that good at pickpocketing, to be honest with you.
Need a ride?
Yeah, we could hire your
Where
carriage.
do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Riften.
I swear it rains like this every time I go to Riften.
So I think I've completed another. Yeah, I did complete another quest for Delvin. Yeah, I knew I'd be really tired, weary, famished. Things aren't looking so good. We need to get to our bed back in Thieves Guild, but not before we've had plenty to eat. Oh, no. Not what we need. Well fed. And a bit of Nord mead to wash it down. Dragon resisted fire damage.
Victory is yours. I submit.
I'll kill you where you stand.
It's cooking me alive, and I'm not too happy about that.
What a waste.
But who's died? Hedda? Oh, she's the beggar, isn't she? Why it's not one up? Yeah, I can put them in the chest back in the Thieves Guild.
Grelka, can you repair boots?
Leather? If they're armored, you should talk to Balamund over at the Scorched Hammer.
Porker skin, actually.
Why in goodness name would you have it? Never mind. Just bring them by my house later. Can't be. You took its very soul.
I'm slicing my Draugr companion in half. I didn't want to do that while I was tired. That would have been far more had I not been shattered. But just bring it off, just wait. I'll tell you when I've had some sleep.
I have everything you asked for already. I hope this deal goes through. You're putting quite a bit of coin on the line. The last one you set up fell through. I don't understand. They were
Oh my god, we got some stuff stashed away for a rainy day in there. Let's have a good long rest. Sadly, I'm not half the Draugr I used to be here. Well, we've got to level up. I think stamina. I don't know, stamina? Yeah. Oh, we've got another one, Magicka. Whatever it is. Dual casting. Magicka regenerates 25% faster. Light armor definitely helps. I think doing more damage is going to help with marksman. Draw a bow 30% faster. You move more swiftly with the drawn bow. Your breathing slows and you begin to focus. Zooming in with the bow slows time by 25%. Just more damage at the moment. Right, let's what do we have to do? Return to Mercer Frey.
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer?
Hello, Maxim Blackwell. He said Gonglow was purchased by a Carlier.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullamai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlier destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she suddenly returned?
Carlier and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Guillemai told me, she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Well, Mercifrey, I would, but I have a few jobs to... I have a job to turn in, first of all. And I also have another thing to do. Nuke the Griefers vid. Yeah, we earned 76. You're on about Scorpio. Yeah, that was good, but we it didn't quite succeed because they still managed to batter us with their cheap ass 2-shot weapons. Anyway, you know, less said about that the better. In fact, Lost Soul might be on. The guy who plays 76 with me might pop in and say hello at some point. He was here earlier in the last stream.
Something troubling you?
Yeah, I've completed the fishing job. Delving, mate.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Here's your coin.
Thank you. Can you give me another job, please?
I handle the fishing, numbers and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Yeah, I feel like catching a pike.
There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket. So, you in for a little fishing?
Yeah, I'll get it done.
Good. Here's your assignment.
Go on next from Holder in Whiterun. Well, that will be interesting. Yeah, I've heard that Red Dead Redemption 2 had similar issues. Okay, I think we've got to... There is a job I've got to do in Riften, unfortunately. It's... Let me have a look. Speak to Tanelia about exchanging a piece of armour. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Let's do that now. Oh yeah, we're peckish, aren't we, sir? Food. That's better. Just thought I could cook some food before I leave as well. That'd build up a little bit of alchemy. Tanelia. Where are you?
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Anything different about it?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
Hood, cuirass, gloves, or boots. I think we'll go with cuirass because it'll boost our carry capacity. Just give me a minute, I'll be right back, I won't be long.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor.
Yeah, you just said
So
that
what
to
will
me.
it be? Until next time. I'm supposed to allow you to... Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward,
Sorry,
now would
it's
it?
just kids
Your
being
new piece
kids.
will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
Playing up. Right, I think the cure is so we can get better carry capacity. It's always helpful this early on in the game, so we'll do that.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.
Well, at least you held out your hand. Sorry, she's just taking it off me. Okay, can I put it back on, please? 35 points. Much better. Okay. Cook a few bits up, get going. A few people left my stream when I had to go upstairs, I'm afraid. Occasionally, real life interferes with live streams. It's just the way of things. Hey, let's cook.
So, Thryn, you were a bandit, huh?
Yeah? What of it?
So, is true bandits get, you know, real friendly with the old life?
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. He sounds really happy. Cabbage soup? No, not worth worrying about. So what was the job I was supposed to be doing in Riften? That's what I was looking at. Definitely wasn't Periac Shrine, so find, obtain the Nordic jewelry, still stand up to find the telekinesis, read the anonymous, speak with the great, find the Red Guard woman, Nettlebane, Dawnguard, Barbas, Sibby Blackbriar, retrieve the golden urn from the Romlin's dress house in Riften. Okay, if it's night time we can do that. No, it's not night time. In fact, it's perfect time to start travelling. Yeah, you could say that that Draugr was a cut above the rest last time. And he went and bitten there. I don't know what to call my Draugr. I was thinking I was going to call it
Stay
Daphne
alive.
earlier.
Why take a chance?
Oh, hello, Slayer. How are you?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Take the potatoes.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then? Yeah.
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
But it's a girl, I can't call it Hobbit. That's a brilliant idea, Scorpio. I'm good, Slayer. Yeah, thanks for asking. What happened to your blade, Grimsever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn.
I'll
I
go
don't
and
think
get
I'll
it
ever
for
be
you.
able to find a replacement.
Yeah, I could find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
It would be a fool's errand, and I am a fool who is glad to take that errand. Oh, sorry, no, wait a minute. That came out wrong. What happened to you in Mesinchaleft?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Okay. Right.
Safe travels.
We should not ask you about the Thieves Guild. Everyone knows me all hates them. And it's not a good idea to sort of mention for Thieves Guild armour. Hobbits can be female. Oh yeah, that's, of course they can, yeah. I won't be so stupid. But you can't be so generic as to... I mean, you can't call it... It's a bit racist to call all hobbits just hobbit, you know. Oi, hobbit. Sure, they've got names like Frodo and Bilbo and other such questionable names. The one you never heard about was the one that began with D.
Need a ride?
Do I? Do I need a ride? Oh,
Where
yes.
do you want to go?
Windhelm, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Yep, that's what I was afraid you'd say. Is his face messed up? No, it was just a shadow.
You ready to go yet?
Yep, we are ready to go. Female hobbits. Scary looking things. According to the books, anyway. And then you got halflings, I suppose they'd be called in other lore and legends things, really. Windhelm. The air is treacherously cold, we're freezing to death, and we're hungry, drained, and everything else. Okay, time to run. I was hoping Lost would be around tonight, but I guess he's either doing errands still, or he's returned home and fallen asleep. Rosie. Was she called Rosie, the one that ran the pub? See, I'm trying to remember now. It's some time since I watched my old watched my good old Lord of the Rings trilogy. I was there for the Return of the King red carpet event though, in Wellington. Saw Elijah Wood, you know. I met Gimli.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
And I saw Liv Tyler, and she is that amazing looking in real life as well. Sam's girlfriend, yeah, I thought it was. Samwise Gamgee. Have you been eavesdropping? I ain't been dropping no eaves.
Our hero. This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Yeah, I'll rent a room then, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But who's pushing
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
Why do you hate the dark
They're
elves?
parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
You really think the Dark Elves are Imperial spies?
Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Get out of my face.
I want to have a good night's sleep and I'm going to kick your ass. There's not many people that wind me up in Skyrim, but he definitely is one of them.
We drink to our...
Yeah, it took us almost a day to get here, so...
To the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own. With our blood and
that's
our
one of the...
steel, we will take
There's
back
some
our
modded in
home.
characters because they've got messed up faces.
All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
Great honor we drink and we sing.
Aren't you worried about the dragons?
My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to.
Fair enough.
Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them Greyskins know what I think of them.
All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
Kill all who are racist towards the dumb. Hello, Almighty Supreme. What? Why would you have such a complex name? Almighty Supreme Leader, What? What are you the Almighty Supreme Leader of, though? I'd like to change my username and profile picture. Yeah, you can't do that anymore, can you? Not on phone, anyway.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
You possibly can, but you know.
Alright? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go.
Except... There's one thing I'm going to do before he...
You're just gonna stand there and take it. Fight back.
He didn't say anything about doing that, did he?
Who taught you? Keep those hands up.
Just get up.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Kill it.
Whoa. That's a bit harsh.
Like the bite of a flea.
Lucky hit.
Okay. It's a shame we can't kill him. Right, I'll pay him a 200 bounty. He would lose in a real fight. calm. I'm going to go and accept my bounty. Right, excuse me. Would have been nice if we could have killed him, wouldn't it?
Damn you.
Okay. Let's go. If it's just going to repeat the same bit over and over, I'm going to have to go to all saves. I just installed a mod that lets you kill anyone who can't be killed. That would be a good idea. Because I would definitely kill him. I mean, it doesn't. He doesn't achieve anything really. Let's be honest. Oh, hang on. Sleep for 11 hours. For half a day. Yeah, that's what I might have to do, Slayer. Just so I can kill certain people or certain characters. I'll come back and deal with.
All hail to Ulfric. You are the High King.
You know, I've got more important things to be doing than fighting with people that you know, drag their knuckles along the ground. I don't think she's a brawler anyway. She's definitely not that sort of character. I'd much rather do other things to him. Where is he actually? Oh, they're all right now.
Tidings.
I know, you're not all right, but better than you were before. Mostly use it for immersion. Because nothing's more immersion breaking than having unkillable characters. Yeah. Certain times when you know, you shoot them with an arrow and then they just stand there, it's a bit, oh, hang on, what? Lots of steel stuff. 10 points of frost damage. Exploding steel arrows of ice. They'd be useful, wouldn't they? That's a unique weapon, but yeah, we can craft it. Plenty of options. Afternoon. Morpheus, ever the comedian. It's evening. I have a similar voice to Robin Atkins Downs. Do I? I'm not sure who that is, but should I take that as a compliment? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, iron. Copper and moonstone, copper and ruby, copper and sapphire. Yeah, okay, let's make that. Oh, hang on. Iron armor. Oh, hello, dead parrot. Afternoon, technically it is afternoon, therefore afternoon. But Morpheus, stop with you. Hello, Sky Vantage. Hello, dead parrot. A similar voice to Brynjolf. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Brynjolf's voice is a bit more silky smooth than mine. But thank you. That's it. The compliment. Do you know what? We can't build anything, and I think it's a waste of time trying to do so.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see.
Anything to tell me?
I know thieves' guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
That's what I want, skull armor.
If it's better board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both.
Right, let's go and meet a certain someone. So how am I doing? I'm doing good. My appointment went really well earlier. You know who I hate? No, you don't, dead para. Stop lying. He popped in the other day and said hello on my stream. But there
Would
we
you
go.
like to buy some flowers, please?
Sure. What do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Yes, Sophie. We should buy some stuff of you, mate. She's carrying around Nightshade. She's trying to poison the entire Windhelm. Who are you? Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food.
Oh.
It's not much, but what else can I do?
Yes, Sky Vantage. I know you're just a fly-by-night friend. I don't know. I'm teasing. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it, mate. I could adopt you if you want. No, your sob story falls on deaf ears, Sophie.
Thanks.
I'm out of here.
Thanks for talking to...
No, I have nowhere for her to live, is the truth, before anyone says anything in chat. My voice is a little raspy. Yeah, no, all's fine. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, Morpheus, my own time when I was little, I poisoned her with my powers. Yeah, deadly nightshade. I have to carry around in a basket. Here, do you like this flower? Do you? What does it taste like, Mother? Poor kid. Look, I'm going to adopt Sophie. I've discussed this already. I've adopted a Sophie in real life. I want to adopt one in Skyrim as well, so my eldest stepdaughter's called Sophie, spelt differently, but still Sophie. Oh, right. That. Yeah. So I have to adopt Sophie when playing Skyrim. Tastes like death. I don't think you'd be saying that. You'd be saying more like, and then, you know, sort of, kind of like the death throttle of Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, that kind of thing. Well, it's a nice day in Skyrim. I love rims, yeah. Terry was saying he hates you. Dead Parrot was saying he hates you, Terry. Sorry. Not one to grass, but you know. while I'm choking on Lambus bread. That is the noise you probably make. How do I have a warmth meter? Because I've got survival mode on. The feeling is mutual. We all know your best friends, really. Alright, Terry, calm it. You know. Just in the chat, calm down. I'll have to be moderating that stuff. None of my mods are here tonight. I'm just really good. I have to do it all myself. Yeah, Survival was valuable in Creation Club when it first started for free, which is why I got it. In fact, most of my Creation Club stuff I got for free. Although, heaven forbid, I did pay for some of it, because I like Skyrim. But don't tell anyone. There's a dead horse here, and there's somewhere to sleep as well. And we can get wool. I'm a mod, Hamry. Well, you should be modding that sort of stuff then, Slayer. Sorry, I forgot. Apologies. Are we hunting red guards again? That's just... What? I think there's a typo error there. You meant to say road pit. You do realise that...
Something's near.
No,
you
what?
see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her.
What the heck? What's near?
Hiding. Shadows are my domain.
Look, right. Okay. Yeah. You do realise that, I've just removed that comment. Yeah, it could be a dragon. I didn't notice anything bad in chat. No, he said something about the horse, and I do... Unfortunately, if you have comments like that on YouTube, they're ultra strict with Adpocalypse, the return of the return of the return. So... You know... What are you lot freaking out about? Just... Come on. Ah, right. Oh, this is bad. No. Yeah, Thieves Guild quest. Wait, there's a raider guy in the ruins behind you. Jump down the stairs. What, eh? Hang on, where? In here. You on about here? Nutella covered toast. Everything is bad to YouTube nowadays. It's turning more into a little snowflake. What race is what? Which one? Hang on. What race is? Chat's actually going too fast for me to be able to read. Right. Loads on the floor in the game.
Good. You're finally here.
I wasn't the one dancing around looking for everything
certain
on the countryside,
is
mate.
Still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Skyvantage, I don't need slow mode. I can read 1,000 words per second. I'm like Johnny 5, me. I can read it all really quickly.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade.
People, but
the last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Tell me about Carlia. Isn't Murder Duck Brotherhood's territory? How did Gallus die? Yeah, none of which I want to know of you.
Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here.
I'm certain that you're a lying, cheating thief in card shark. Because I can't think of anything else to call you. That YouTube would let me get away with. After the first apocalypse, YouTube was still, hello? In your own time, Mercer Fry.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Not if you've got the skeleton key.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how. Not a lot of skill. That should do it. You.
Hang on, what, an advert came up midway through your stream? Yeah, I've never heard of that happen before. You know, because you have to place the ads on your PC, or you have to have AdSense. You seem to.
The stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
Okay. Yeah, just hoping I don't get killed by everything because I'm playing with mods and new damage models and etc. So the game's actually difficult now. Let's have a look. I have died a few times in this playthrough already, which is embarrassing because I'm playing Skyrim and I'm over encumbered. Okay, great. Fantastic start. I've got about 1,000 potions. That's half the problem.
So it begins.
Right, I guess we're just taking the gold then, peeps. And the rings. And anything else we can find. Where's the wenches at? Damn capitalism ruining YouTube. Ouch. What do you call a socialist meme? I didn't even ask the answer to that question. But you're probably going to tell us anyway. I'm carrying too much again. Food. Let's drink something. like I'm desperate for food, I can take. Drop all that.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
It's rather convenient that Carlia reset all the traps, isn't it? By the way, I've only got Foos, if people are wondering what shouts I've got at the moment. Foos is it.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
He fooled you because I had to shoot him with an arrow before you realised. But you know, the wonderful Mercer Frey. Is there anything else I can do to lighten the load? Still over encumbered. This game is ridiculous sometimes. Mind you, I should have probably gone back to my house and dropped a few bits off, really, or sold some bits or something. Any other traps? Tumbleweed rolling past here is joke. Yeah, well, I did just sort of gloss over it. So I'd let it sit there and see if anyone else commented. Potion of invisibility, and I'm over encumbered. Just, I can't pick anything up, can I? Funny cow, I don't know. Yeah. Look, Slayer, it wouldn't be one of my streams without inventory weight issues, would it? Just that's just a norm. I'm gonna have some problems in a minute. I'm gonna drink a draught of strength, because move, thank you. As Mercer Frey, you're gonna have a headache. Oh god. Our moves sing. Fantastic. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rat merely an annoyance.
I'm sorry, Mercer Frey, honestly. I'm really upset that I shot you in the back. Mind you should be used to that, you know, after what you did to...
What was that? There's two more of them ahead.
So there is.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
I've just set Mercer Frey on fire. I love this, really. Mercer Frey, there's something different about you. Oh, you're really hot stuff now.
What was that? You can't hide from me.
I think the phrase is, You can't see me, not you can't hide from me. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
Must have scared him off.
Just wanted to make McQueen sweat about the punchline, what the punchline was going to be. Okay. Mercer Frey all buttered up. Oh, I don't really want to think about that. I was just saying it was hot stuff because he got caught on fire, but... He's... do I think Mercer Frey is the voice... Oh, Nick Valentine. He does Nick Valentine's voice as well, I think. And I noticed it when I first played Fallout 4, and famously MXR's girlfriend noticed straight away, and she did exactly. She was like, I can't like him because that's Mercer Frey's voice.
The death will be my triumph. Rat merely an annoyance. Out of my... something near. Must have scared him off.
So yeah. It's Nick Valentine you've got with us at the moment. Hang on, interesting. Maybe he wants to make a fray up with all that butter. Oh, Morpheus. God, are we trying to win awards for the corniest joke possible? Gold, 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 gold. What's the best thing about socialism jokes? Everyone gets them. God. Okay, I think we're going to do a bit of sniping. I love it. You kill one and the other one just go and have a look. I mean, who's next? You know, anyone? They keep disappearing. That's the amazing thing. Oh, whoa. Hang on. Okay, let's go down there. No Mercer. Draw Griffin. It's that wind blowing in the distance. I still like PewDiePie's you slav, you lose.
Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunt it. Who's there?
Okay, I'll take that, thank you.
Your wife is mine!
Your wife is mine? Did you just say Mercer Frey? You're welcome to her. I've just realised when when that potion runs out, We're going to be severely over-encumbered. Oh dear. I could be in trouble here, people. This could be very tricky. Anything I can drop, anything at all that is just weighing me down, keeping me back. And pickaxe. Do you know what? I could drop a pickaxe. Yeah. Desperation, but in it. Remember when Terry was streaming Skyrim? I remember when Terry was streaming Fallout 4, and I got so fed up with waiting him to finish the game, I bought it myself and completed it in the time before he finished streaming it. So.
Something's near. That wasn't a fight, it was an execution.
Your book, sometimes picking up 2 copies of the same stuff is a common thing in this book, in this game, you mean? Fallout. I only streamed it like twice, Fallout. Yeah, I know, but every time you streamed it I was like really interested in talking to you. You're right, I've got a copy of a book twice there. I should go and dump my books and everything back at me, all that sort of stuff back at my home, but I can't be bothered. I did not want an ancient lord. What have you made me pick up? Bow. Okay. What do we want now? Gold. Gold. I've just realised I've not got the thing I normally use. I normally use what's the shout? Whirlwind Sprint, but I don't have Whirlwind Sprint at the moment. So this is going to be very interesting. I may well have met Terry in one of his Skyrim streams. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. No, we all met through the pyramid scheme, Team MZ. Because everyone knows who Emma is in Team MZ, but nobody knew who anyone else was. What do I think of the new survival mode in 76? It's awful. Putting it politely.
Elia always was a nimble minx. Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've missed something. Yeah, it's annoying because of the people that kill you as soon as you spawn. It's annoying because it lacks. It's not fair. Unless you have a certain setup and a certain weapon, you can't do any good in it, so it's pointless playing it. A bit disappointing, really. That's my opinion of Fallout 76 survival. I heard that swear word. I didn't swear. Skyrim would be closely missed. It's a photographic memory for events. Blue pill, red pill. Yeah, I told you. What if I told you he never says this in the film, in McQueen? Yeah. I remember there was some other guy who kept trying to get us to watch his stuff and was really insulting to everyone, and everyone told him to do one. Right. Run, run, run. Did Mercer Frey just get set alight? Awesome. That's made my day, that has. Mercer Frey just burnt to death Mason. His big doggo is his picture, yeah. No, not Keith. No, Keefster wasn't in there. But when I met Keefster, the first thing we said to him was, "Oh, your name's very similar to Keemstar," and he was like, "I have no idea who Keemstar is." We go, "How can you not know who Keemstar is?" That was the first conversation anyone had with Keefster, or I had with Keefster. Was he in Team MC then? Yeah, see, there you go. Terry, you've just proved my point. You didn't know Keefster, and he was in Team MC, but you knew who Emma was, didn't you? Pyramid scheme.
What was that? You can't hide from me.
Oh, sorry, Mercer. Let's get right into the new. Oh yeah, the new quest in 76 will be, I'm curious about. Okay, no worries, Morpheus. Yeah, does Setsu still do stuff for him, or has she given up on it all as well?
Your own epitaph. Making this too easy. You can't hide from me.
No, you can't see me. I keep telling you that. You can't see me.
You breathe your last.
Oh, sorry, Mercer.
What was that? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
No. Skyvantage, just tell Litton I can't do anything at the moment. I'm streaming. He just sent me an invitation. He keeps sending me invitations, and I'm like, I'm streaming. Oh, there's another one here.
So it begins.
Oh, sorry, Mercer, right? Oops, sorry. Apologies, it was just a few stray arrows. I'm so sorry. When I was in there, you were a mod. Sorry, I have to remove that one comment, Dead Parrot. But yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I'll message him. And don't worry, he just does it every time I'm streaming. I can always get, and it interferes with the picture. I could be in the middle of a battle and I get this big. I should turn notifications off, really. It's my own fault. Lockpicks left. I mean, for once I'm actually running out of lockpicks in Skyrim. Yeah, to give us workers a kicking. I got a message from Team MC. That was the last message I got from them. you will be kicked out if you do not show that you're more active on the forums than that. Or something or other. It came to me and I was like, how do you know if I'm active on the forums? That's it. How do you... I said I have different names on Discord to what I have on Twitter. How do you know what I'm doing? Go away. But yeah, I got a nasty message saying I'd be kicked out of Team Nims if I didn't participate more. And I pointed out they didn't know who I was, basically. And I didn't get... And I got, well, you haven't been active, and I can prove it. Prove I've not been on your Discord. Prove I've not been talking to other members. Prove it, because you can't. Just stop that bollocks with me.
That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
Oh. Yeah, anyway. I've worked on my channel by myself and I've got it to where it is and I'm proud of what it is and I've worked, so yeah, I've done it all by myself. Well, a little bit of help from other people, but mainly self-promotion sort of thing. God, Mercer. I thought you were amazing.
I'll spit on your corpse. It's too easy.
Mercer, you did very little there. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I'll take all that, thank you. Did he stop? Oh no, he only did it on no, he only sent one invitation. He just sent one invitation saying to join a party, which is fair enough. But I should have notifications turned off, really. So it's not an issue. You can tell when it comes across the screen. And that's why it irritates me. But I keep forgetting to turn it off. I'll try and remember to do it after the stream. New shout. Hooray. I feel like Lulu. I've got a new shout. That's awesome, having a new shout. I nearly left without searching the chest up here. That would have been a bit of a novice mistake for somebody who's played Skyrim as many times as I have. Deft hands, pickpocket. Conjuration, take that. You're hungry. Good. Not hungry anymore. Megan is well on her way. No, now when people aren't being paid anywhere near what they should be. It's not enough. Years ago you could be paid. Oh, hang on. Am I meant to have something for you?
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Okay, Skyrim, it's just nice of you to drop in. I see how it is. As soon as I get killed, you turn tail and you fled. But you know, it's cool. No, I'll catch you later. Hold on, you shot me.
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Whenever anyone talks about socialism, that it just reminds me of the Monty Python sketch where they're asking them all the questions on that quiz show. And they're asking about socialist reform and all that. Why save me anyway?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer.
And then asking
but
about...
I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Football, they start asking football questions and things they would have no idea about. That's brilliant. You should have shot Mercer instead.
I promise you, the thought crossed my mind.
Then why didn't you bloody do it?
The arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
But if you'd have shot him, we could have skipped all this crap. You could have explained yourself. I would have listened to you. We'd have been done with it. You could have taken Mercer away and I could be leader of the guild. But no, we've got to go through all this rubbish.
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
Well, then why didn't you shoot him with the arrow? You... Ah, jeez. Working with amateurs. How would you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
I bet it's Falmer. Just a wild guess. But anyway, perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
Sorry, Snow Elves, not Falmer. But yeah, there's that word again. Nightingale. There's that word again. Heavy.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
More crap for me to carry, thanks, yeah. Fantastic. Can't you come with me to Winterhold?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Yeah, might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Tell me about
He was
Gallus.
a scholar, a master thief and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were lovers.
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Okay. Ta-ra, love.
Speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
I'm kind of thinking I should need sleep first of all. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep and then we'll stagger off back to Windhelm, sell some bits and try and lighten our load. Big time. Peckish. Good. Yeah, is it me? Or does anyone else think that she should have killed Gallus there? Or she should have shot him with that super duper brilliant arrow? I'm not over recovered. Hang on, am I still under the effects of that potion? Mage, fatigue, drained. Thieves Guild, hunter backpack. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a mod I've got there working away. Hang on. I think you can configure that. don't know how I can change these. Okay, is it? Doesn't seem to be a way of changing it. Okay, we're not over encumbered, that's good. So we can go up to the thieves, up to Winterhold. What? Yeah, what? Winterhold? Yeah, it is Winterhold, isn't it? Yeah, Captain's Society. If I want something, I have to do something to make something for another. In such a society, I have to give whatever I do, make to others. Are we still on about this? What is the nickname of West Ham? Is it the Socialist Reform? Is it? No, it was in fact the Hammers. Oh, bollocks. See, that's what you reminded me of. Jesus, look at the size of that thing. By the Divines. Shit. Yep, help. Whoa, run. First of all, I apologise for my sudden outburst of foul language. Secondly, I'm going to run like there's no tomorrow. Gotcha. Shit. Well. What could I do there? With an ice wraith coming up from behind. Let's try going to sleep again. I might have to concede and put this back on a lower difficulty because this archery mod is making the game so much harder. Now we're not one to give up, are we? Who's the sexy Draugr? Oh, we've been discussing that for ages. Lulu, I think, is the current decision. Oh my god, there's two of them. Lulu. Makes you want to shout, apparently. No, I meant... Yeah, That's shouting, isn't it? I've not used my shouts hardly at all. I should be using them. Who's Lulu? You must know who Lulu is, Terry. Dagnammit. You know. You make me want to shout. Put my hands up. You know, that song. Or whatever it is. From the 60s. Hugely famous. Hang on. What's going on over there? That looks interesting. And who should I be shooting? The Spriggan, obviously. There's one right near me somewhere. There's a Spriggan nearby. No. Okay, I thought there was. Caring too much again. She's got some really good pelts and stuff I could do so much with. It would improve my smithing, no end. But I just can't carry them with me. What absolute bunch of fetid cheese. Archery mod or not, that was a great shot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the archery mod doesn't help me. In fact, it makes it supposed to make it more like real archery. But it also increases damage and stuff. But also does the same to you. Okay. Just gonna eat stuff that is taking up space in my inventory for no apparent reason. Ah, I've freed up a little bit of space, which means I might be able to, yeah. Not look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, not do. Not worth taking the goat pelts, but the sabre and the bear, definitely. Oh, hello, lost soul. We were talking about you earlier. Very well, thank you. Been joined by lots of people all enthusiastically talking about. In fact, Slayer's here somewhere, possibly. He was earlier anyway. He was doing a very good job of modding. I didn't have to delete anyone else's comments at all.
Greetings, sister. You look weary.
Yeah,
I have something to help you relax.
I am, but I'm not going to get into a conversation with you.
All right then.
Because you're just a dodgy so-and-so. Yeah, it's alright. We've just been to Snowvale Sanctum and done that. Shh, that's a bear. I hate bears. Just in case you're new to the stream, I hate bears. I've not used this guy before, but yeah, he's powerful. And he needs to be, because we're going up against a bear. Get him, get him. Very far from... So I carried this fur around with me, never used it. But it could keep me a lot warmer. If I put it on, I just won't be able to, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Would be nice if I had a potion of strength or something. So how are you anyway? Lost soul. This evening or afternoon. Not far from Winterhold. I can see it there. It's going to take me a little while longer to walk there. Do you know what, people? You know what's going to happen now, don't you? So for which I apologise. But it's got to be a screenshot, hasn't it? Fenrir, can you go away, please? Whilst you're really useful and helpful. You're actually getting in the way of my screenshot. How can I get rid of him? It's practically indestructible. Okay. Still tired, but that's a never-ending thing. You're a woman. No, I want to fight for my right to be a woman. Why do you keep going on about women, Stan? I want to be one. People's front of Judea. I'm actually Megan, but there we go. That's the character's name, because Meg was a really successful character in Fallout 4 playthrough. So now I'm Meganing, and she's a Breton. It's not far now, come on. Just get to the town and we can sell stuff. It's symbolic of our struggle. It's more like it's symbolic of his struggle against reality. I do like searching things and finding wooden spoons. I keep referencing that, and a lot of people don't know what I'm on about. We found this wooden spoon. Well, we found this spoon. Well done, Centurion. So, does anyone know any good jokes? See, it's taken me forever and a day to get here. Come on. It's terrible cheesy jokes and coming. Yeah, see, I knew you were here, Slayer. I just said that to Lost Soul. He was saying 2 mods in the chat. Can you believe it? I think I've only given 3 people mod status, one of which was a huge mistake, but we won't go into that. We'll just gloss over that one with a bit of dual lux. Just gloss over it. Done. First time coming to this place. And then he said something else as well instead of Dulux. But then I thought I might get Terry a bit excited. I shouldn't keep picking things up when I'm over encumbered, but it's just... You're tired. You've carried the shopping all the way to Winterhold.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Loot addiction knows no bounds.
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
That reminds me of something. You saying that, Slayer? Something where something famous has said knows no bounds. You'll probably tell me what you're referencing, if you're referencing anything at all. Right, let's go and sell something. Anything. Just... I don't know what you're on about, me having a loot addiction. It's just a vicious rumour. Are you not? What? She's not... Oh... It's 9:25. She should be here selling stuff. Seriously. Not that I think better prices are needed. Where are you? I saw you a minute ago. Oh, there you are.
I heard the gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Yeah, I've installed a mod that actually say more than just the usual boring rubbish you used to get in vanilla Skyrim. What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
One day you'll be... Last time this happened to me, Bernard had just been killed. Yeah, I'm kind of glad she hasn't. I would be in a real big trouble, really, wouldn't I? And one day you'll pick up an item, and you won't be able to move at all. And that's when you reach the point of no return. Yeah, you know what that one item will be. It will be a butterfly. I'll pick up a butterfly, and it'll be too much for my character to hold. And that will be the end of it. Okay. Waning shock. That could be helpful because I keep getting zapped by lightning bolts when I'm fighting dragons. That'd be really helpful. That would be helpful for obvious reasons. Let's see what we can sell here first of all. Poor butterfly. That's the butterfly effect for you, though, isn't it? You know, that's what it is. I think I'm going to need to go and dump my ingredients there. There's a severe problem there. And the books as well. And yeah, I've got loads of ingredients that need to be turned into something. Right, but you did have something that looked really interesting, so I am going to buy that and that. And then I'm going to go ouch and go and rock and cry in the corner. Because it just cost me an arm and a leg.
All right then.
Oh, hang
They
on.
say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Do you get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Okay. You said something about a bad deal.
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
What was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
I can look into it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Excellent. I'll take that claw for 50 gold.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Why set up shop here?
Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Ranmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Nice to see you anyway, Scorpio. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you soon.
Aye.
Yeah, it's really nice chatting to you, actually. So, right, we need to go to. We need to go and speak with Enthir, don't we? So I need to go and join the College of Winterhold.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Yes. Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I enter the college.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Enthir. I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy those who desire to bend the will. I want to know the mysteries. I just wanted to see what it looks like inside. I've got to go now, man. Everyone's flaking out on me. Nice to see good old Skyrim. I'm doing Skyrim all this week, Terry, so you're more than welcome to pop back any time. Or while you're at work, fire up the laptop. But yeah, nice chatting with you as well. And I just wanted to see what it looks like inside.
Ha! Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
Night,
a small
Terry.
test,
Catch
if you
you soon. I'll take your test then.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
I don't know that spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold.
Sold.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
No, I said sold because 30 gold for Firebolt spell is dirt cheap.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
So I've got all these brilliant spells, but I'm not used to them at all. I'm beginning to yawn myself. It's terrible, isn't it? Starts talking.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Cast it on her. She's so anxious to see you cast it. Yeah. What the heck was that? Robot mode engaged. Come on, Ferolda. Can we do that again? It disappointed me. I want to see robot mode engaged. Oh, by the way, this is repaired in a mod, and I'm glad it is because I get vertigo while walking across here. Don't know why. Well, no, what's the word? When you the fear of falling off things, not vertigo. Yeah, it might be vertigo. I kind of feel like I'm going to fall off at any point. It's horrible walking across there.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
So tempted to just shoot the Thalmor on sight, but
welcome to the college.
I was told to come and see you. It's vertigo.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I want to talk to Enthir. Oh, I'd love to have a look around. No, I shouldn't be here, should I? You meet Enthir in the inn.
I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
Yeah, I'm going to come back, Mirabelle. I've just thought. Pretty sure Enthir is in the inn. Bye. I feel it. I feel it. Jump off a high place. I've had it happen on Fallout 76 and Power Armor. I found out. Yeah, the thing is with when I go across there, I feel like I'm going to fall, even though it's irrational. Because if I stick to the bit where you can't fall off, but I feel like there's an urge to fall off, or the slightest movement, you know, I kind of feel like I've not got full control, and I could go there.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
It's weird, but I noticed it when I first ever played Skyrim, and I'm like, it never happened to me before. No, sorry.
Some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future
And there.
Yes, what is it?
I've been sent by Carlisle.
Carlisle? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Indeed I do.
There's a problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Jeez, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, quickly sprint across it whilst looking up. Yeah, I don't get it when it's repaired, though. It's not so bad. It's when it has the holes. Why did Gus scribe his journal with Falmer?
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Where did he acquire the knowledge to use it?
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
Okay, what exactly is a Falmer?
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
Yeah, that's Nick as well. He does lots of voices in this. But yeah, you're right. I think Enthir is Nick Ballantyne as well. So they were like your kind.
Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own.
I'm half elf. Stop. Why, when you play a Breton, I'm half elf. What drove them underground?
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
They sound more like victims to me.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. It should be on my table.
Yeah, all I see is Nick now when I hear him speak. Yeah. Okay. What can you tell me about Gallus?
He's a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out.
He was an academic, yet he chose a different path. Why?
For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome.
How did you meet him?
Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
All right.
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Yeah, they've kind of shot themselves in the foot with that one because he did such a good job as Nick Valentine. I mean, exceptional. It's like they can't ever hire anyone. Can't hire the voice actor who played Cicero either again, I don't think. But they may well have done. But yeah, they can't do a Cicero type character again. Definitely not.
If there's anything you need, just let me know. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You do that. Excuse me, yawning away. I think I am about ready for bed, people.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yes, I'm gonna see if I can level up. It's 2:30 and yet my character's shattered. Let's sleep for 4 hours. We can just...
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Yeah, I like Cicero. I think he's a amazing actor, the guy who plays him. Bound battle axe, bound sword. Soul trap. Oh, there we go. Dispel. We wanted that. Oh, he's got loads of spells. We can have our very own Spriggan. Bound sword would be good as well. I don't think it's that powerful though. What's Elk gonna do? I know. I think it's what's the point of summoning an elk? I think because it's one of the or a cow even, or a chicken. But I think it's so you can put them in screenshots. But you can only summon them one at a time, so I think so you can have them in screenshots. I don't know, but I would guess it's for promotional purposes. So if you're taking a picture of Halfire, you can summon a cow and have it with you. I would guess, but it's pretty pointless to me. Roleplay as a druid or something. Yeah, I suppose. It gives you options, doesn't it? That will do. So do these boots. This novice hood. I could keep that novice hood. No, I'll sell that to you. See that black mage hood as well for now. Oh no, actually I want that back. That was a bad mistake on my behalf, but... Right.
Is there a reason you're asking?
Alright, Dagor and I have an understanding.
And
He
is
gives
this
me
something I'll need
privacy,
to worry about
and I
in the
make sure my experiments don't blow up his inn.
If I Alduin, you don't need shots. Shouts or swords, you can just summon your one hit kill because it's so OP. You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here at the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Okay.
All right,
fantastic. Well done.
What's your business here in Winterhold?
Does it matter?
It does. The college has caused enough problems. Don't need you or anyone else adding to them. If you're not here for the college, then you've little other reason to be in Winterhold at all.
You're the Jarl, I'm looking for work.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority.
Okay, I'll recover the helm.
Good. How long are we gonna let I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
When will enough be enough?
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose. Keeps to himself and isn't hurting.
Okie dokie.
Aye.
Oh, are you sure of that? I think Birna might disagree with you.
No, it seems
not my
so
place to
rude.
get involved in their family's business.
They're
remember?
blunt, yeah.
You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
I should think that's the charm of the Nords, though, is the fact that they're quite straight to the point, quite blunt and straight to the point. Right, I'm going to disappear off and call it a night. People seem to be slowly dropping out the stream anyway, and it is late, so I'll catch you all tomorrow. But thank you for watching, joining me. Adios. And racist. Well, I'm a Breton, so I'm half elf and half human. I've got the best of both worlds. See ya. Always a pleasure, gents. Always a pleasure.